Good morning.
It's coffee time.
Bedhead.
Coffee cup in the morning. Very retro. Got it from Fresh and Easy. Time for the Bedhead Diaries. A little sleep. I yawn this morning. Yawn.
Okay.
Ooh.
We're awake.
So yesterday, apparently, my daughter and our daughter Savannah and our assistant heard our Snapchat that I was complaining about my piano being.
And they were so kind
That they cleaned up my piano last night. So you can't tell so much from this angle, but it's like all neat and
We can tell.
organized. So we decided our topic for today would be what we resist and why.
Procrastination.
Topic that came from one of our topic, what we resist and why.
And that actually came from the ladies coach.
Someone from the ladies coach?
No, the ladies
coach.
coach.
Herself?
That was Crystal.
Oh.
So we thought we would do a little
I see
ditty on
she's
that.
sneaky. She's like
She's so
getting
sneaky.
her like topics in here. She's like, ooh,
Oh, yeah.
here, this one. I like
So
this.
we call you out.
And catching her snaps, she's in Mexico drinking margaritas right now, like partying it up.
Yep.
So that's what's happening. With
So
her.
way to go, Crystal.
Hey, Crystal. Okay.
Drink the margarita.
What
and
we
drink the
resist
water.
and why. We resist that
You're
thing
just
because
gonna go
I'm just
right
going to
into
go
it.
right into it. Because we resist because part of us knows that we might have, probably will have, a healing crisis. So what is a healing crisis? Okay, so we had a behind the scenes talk. Right now, we thought we were talking about two different topics. So I win. We're going with my topic.
I
He
thought
was
it was
talking about
procrastination.
I'm talking about having a healing crisis. So
Resisting, though, is procrastination. Procrastination is resisting.
yes, these topics cross over. Duh.
So what we've actually come to discover is that we're both right.
We're both right.
Except that she's always right.
I'm always right. So talk therapy will get you through the part
The
of
intellectual.
So
The intellectual part of the issue.
the mental part, the thinking about it, the analyzing part of an issue.
Good for the brain.
But what it doesn't necessarily get you through is the feeling, the emotional part of
heart.
the issue. So whenever you have a trauma or something you're getting over,
Gotta go into the feels.
you gotta feel it. The first part is talking about it and analyzing it, but the healing part is the feeling part of it.
And you're
that
not gonna
doesn't
heal
always feel
completely.
good. Think about when you swallow poison accidentally, if you're 5 and you accidentally swallow poison. You take something to throw that poison up and you feel it a little bit coming up. Right. Memory of when my son drank a whole bottle of cough syrup when he was sick to help us. Another bad parenting moment, look at me. And we had to give him Ipecac and my ex-husband bounced him around. And then he threw up all over my ex-husband's head. Okay, that was random. But that's the point, is that you swallow the poison, you got to feel it a little bit when it.
What I was saying was you can't heal completely unless you analyze it and feel it and get all the way through it. That's what I.
But what you come to realize after you've thrown up all of that stuff in your healing crisis and you're refeeling the trauma is that it was weighing you down so much energetically before that you're like all of a sudden you feel so much lighter and so much better, and there's this euphoria like, oh my gosh, I didn't realize my piano
was so dirty.
You've gotten used to the clutter and you're like, oh, it's so clean and I feel so amazing now, and like that trauma, that feeling, that heaviness is gone. I once had a person that I knew years and years ago that we had similar parenting upbringings. There was emotional
Terrorism.
There was an emotional, we both had emotional kind of trauma in our childhoods in similar kind of parenting situations. And she was trying to heal the same kind of patterns that I was in her life. And I found this book that was great about children of divorce and traumatic parents. And I brought it to her. And I offered it to her and she goes, oh, no. I have read all the self-help books. I'm totally great. It's fine. But the patterns were still. So resisted reading the book because
the patterns were still present in her life.
Still present and didn't make the connection that she had to feel and still let go of something. Sometimes we resist that thing that's going to bring up feelings and emotions. Like that book really brought up feelings and emotions for me, and I processed through a lot. But my friend wasn't ready to look at the emotions and process those things through. So I just left it alone.
She was resisting.
So that's resistance, because I'm going to have to deal with it. Something.
So as far as resistance goes, the mind is trying to protect itself, so it's going to resist anything that might cause it pain. Those emotions, having to feel them again, cause pain. So it takes a tremendous amount of courage to go through the feelings anyway to get to the other side. In order to experience the lightness afterwards, you've got to go through the heaviness of experiencing it again to experience the freedom afterwards.
But remember, the heaviness that you feel when you're healing is just part of the unfinished grief process. It's never going to be as heavy and as intense as the original trauma, but you do have to kind of re-feel it, reprocess it, and then let it go.
You've got to experience the pain again, but it's never going to be as intense as it was the first time.
And we call this, after you have a healing session, this is what's known in the healing world as the healing crisis. Typically, the 3 days after a healing session of some kind in any holistic arts therapy, you're going to feel for 3 days like a variety of emotions coming up: sadness, euphoria, anger, whatever. It's okay to feel those again, just process through and let them go.
This is also a place where the old adage, no pain, no gain.
Yes.
So you've got to experience the pain. It's never going to be as intense, but once you're through it, you're free.
At the end of all that is euphoria, freedom, emotional freedom.
Massive lightness, tremendous, oh my God, it feels like a weight's been lifted from my shoulders. Okay, so to sum all of this up, feel your way to freedom.
Yes.
You like it? You can
I like it. I like a t-shirt.
Now it's time for
it's crystal time.
The crystal portion of our crystals and coaching.
Over here.
Go.
I gotta go.
Okay. Wait. Oh, there she is.
What?
What? Yes, I'm recording. Behind the scenes. That was a little bit of behind the scenes.
That was a little bit of David's armpit. Waiting.
Yeah.
Here's my tricep. Oh my God, boys. So there's this thing in my house when mommy PMSs, people just open the door and throw chocolate in. And so last night David brought me a Kit Kat bar, and I went to. But anyway, I ate a Kit Kat bar before bed, and then I woke up in the morning with this thought. It was really random about what if 100,000 million years from now, archaeologists dig up like a fossilized piece of chocolate with a cockroach stuck in it, and it's beautiful. It's like, it's like fossil. And they're like, ooh, it's this new gemstone. And really, it was just a piece of chocolate
gemstone
that a cockroach like fossilized in over hundreds of thousands of. And that was my morning thought that I woke up with this morning. And I went, oh, amber, that's the stone of the day.
Everybody should put cockroaches in their chocolate. No,
No,
that doesn't mean put cockroaches in your chocolate.
That's what you get when you eat chocolate before bed. You wake up with like surreal,
Crazy
funky thoughts.
dreams
So
and thoughts,
amber. Amber is the stone of the day because fossilized little critters get inside the amber. It's tree resin. It's not truly a crystal, but a crystal. Very, very ancient. It also weighs almost nothing. So you'll be surprised when you touch amber. It's a crystal, but it's like very light. It's known for mood balancing. So
great for
good
PMSing.
for PMS. Also supposedly good for babies who are teething.
And good for guys balancing their moods.
Right. So alternative to chocolate. Or my suggestion, stop eating the amber. My suggestion, with chocolate, because chocolate.
With chocolate.
Because
Amber
chocolate.
with chocolate.
Because chocolate. Balancing your mood is helping you to get through these healing crises. And when you go through your emotional healing, you need some mood balancing. So anyway, that was my recording. Come.
Jesus.
Oh.
Guest appearance.
Yes.
The assassin.
It's the assassin. Was the toddler who took the truck down the street that I thought he lived,
And
apparently.
Drank the cough syrup and puked on the head.
Yeah, that's the one.
He is now a man of many stories.
Right. He's also, if you've seen our other YouTube videos, is the assassin in some of our videos.
Go watch it.
You can go watch.
Okay, so that's enough for today. Make sure to comment if you're watching on YouTube, subscribe. If you're watching on Snap, you saw it here first. And comment on our Instagram. Comment wherever you happen to see this. Just comment either there or on Instagram, Facebook. All the places that we are is in Rose Garden. So keep the bedhead pics coming.
They're
We
so
love
fun.
them.
They are so fun.
Love them.
So
Look back
fun.
on them.
We have
Awesome.
this bedhead community happening across
Yep.
the world. It's so great. You guys have a wonderful, beautiful, amazing day, and we will see you tomorrow.
Yep.
On the Bedhead Diaries. Blue's here, he's sleeping.
Yeah. Don't forget to make it your greatest. Okay, so we actually figured it out. Thank you guys.